Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. That's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Hello and welcome back to another video, and welcome back. Well, welcome to a new location, which is why, if you're wondering why content has been a little bit more sparse over the past week, it's because I moved, as you can see. So this is where our videos are going to be taking place for the foreseeable future. In terms of what we're doing today, if you can see very slightly in this corner of the screen, you'll see that we're going to be looking at Closer in the Distance, Eorzean Symphony Final Fantasy XIV from the orchestral album, and I believe this is a full orchestral version that was performed in 2022 by the Final Fantasy XIV Orchestra. Now this isn't I've heard this song before. This song comes right at the end of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker MSQ, or in the final zone. It's a fantastic song, and I look forward to listening to this version of it. So I look forward to listening to this version of it, which I have not heard before. So before we do that, when we get into the reaction, please do like this video if you enjoy it, and do subscribe as well. And please also do leave a comment, because it helps the algorithm. But also, you could leave a comment of what songs you would like us to, or like me and you, to have a look at and go through in the future. I get a lot of suggestions in the comments, and I do look through them, and I do take them on board, and I do use them. So please do put those comments in. Having said all of that, I think that's pretty much everything to say in this one. So let's switch over to this one, because it's a full video. So let's give... Alright, so let's have a little go. Oh yes, so explaining how this works if you are new here, and if you are new here, please subscribe. We're going to listen to this all the way through once. We're not going to stop. And then we'll go through and listen to it again afterwards, and we'll stop and start and talk about stuff. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get into Close in the Distance, the orchestral arrangement from the Eorzean Symphony Final Fantasy XIV. In 3, 2, 1, go. Let's start from the start. Okay. I love this song. I really, really do. And I love this zone. I love everything about it. I'm so jealous of the people who got to watch this live.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind.
His eyes. Where are his eyes? Oh god.
Our journey, now a memory fading from sight. But I see
What a journey, eh?
unbroken promises we made so long ago. You're still here, unspoken. Requiem for a river of tears.
Alright, notes, I've forgotten. I was just enjoying it so much.
Flowing, winding toward eternal sea. And yet a hope remains, guiding, lighting the way. No time for morning rises.
Oh man.
On a land reborn from the ashes. Neath the head
It's just so nice. So many nice little additions they've put.
sunset, the red skies tranquil after the storm. Classic shadow turning, wending, always not follows day. The sun will shine again. Walk on, never look back. Through you we live
Whoa! Wow! Oh, yes. What a joy this would have been to see live, man. What a joy. Oh, God, yeah.
Tales of loss and life.
It's like the audience. Oh, wow. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. That's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Man, if I was there, I would have got emotional from that. Definitely. Oh. Oh, there he is. Man, that was beautiful. Stunning. Like, I mean, obviously we expected, well, I expected this to be good, but wow, like, I remember when I was playing through Endwalker and this song came up, and I was surprised to see, or hear, I suppose, nearing the climax of the game, a ballad like this. But I've loved this song ever since I heard it for the first time, and I think the addition of an orchestra adds so much. And I think like there's lots of different songs out there that add orchestras later and stuff like that, and it always adds a grandness, an epicness. It just elevate songs to a new level, and the amount of layers and all the small things that some of the instruments were doing in there were really, really nice. And there's a few things I've written down. I didn't actually write down that much, which is rare for me, but mainly because I was just enjoying it. I was just enjoying it so much. But anyway, let's go back and have another little listen and look, and let's have a little let's talk about some stuff. The intro to me to this song, the purpose of the song from what we see on screen is kind of to like remind us of the journey that we as the character in this game has been on. And obviously if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. And to me, the start of the song with the high wind instruments and the isolated piano, it kind of reminds me of like a dawn, if you know, like a dawn in the morning. Like it's the start of something. It's the beginning of a journey. It's the song that you would have at the start of a game, or the intro that you'd have at the start of a game on an intro screen or something like that. That's what it sounds like. It's the beginning of the epic journey. That's what it reminds me of when I think about it.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you, our journey, now a memory fading from sight. But
It's just all of it's just so nice. The long, like very legato strings sitting underneath it, creating this breadth of grandeur within the song, and then you've got some, like, I think it was flutes, so it was some wind instrument just dabbling on the top of it. It's just very, very nice. And then we obviously have the vocalist. I don't know who the vocalist is, which is a shame because they're very good. And like this is a hard song to sing. It is. It's up there the whole time. Like it doesn't really give. You need a lot of vocal stamina to be able to do this song because it is high up there, especially for a man. And to be up there all the time belting, there's a lot of mixed and chest register performing. To be able to do this song, to be able to do it justice, is very difficult. And I think props to the vocalist. We're going to go more into the vocalist as we go on, but let's carry on.
See you unbroken, promises we made so long ago. You're still.
And what, just to go what I was talking about at the start is like, as the vocalist kind of pushes the song forward with the story, you could see that kind of dawning, like flourishing. This journey is beginning like a flower blooming. That's kind of what the music is doing. It's like it's a flower that's slowly blooming before we get into the climax.
Here unspoken, requiem for a river of tears, flowing, winding toward eternal sea. And then
That's just really nice. I think it's a clarinet, so I'm not super versed on wind instruments, but the little it's like a little arpeggio they just did. It's really nice. And then the flutes have just done it now. Back to the start. And then now the song's building because we've got percussion. We've got percussion in. So now this is when the song starts to kick in with a rhythm. That's how you know things are moving forward. And the journey started. I think the song, the visual representation is kind of going with the song, with the music. Heaven's Ward. Okay, so let's talk about the singer now. Look at what big his mouth is. Now how big he's making his mouth, not how big his mouth is. That is done for a reason. Can we get a better look of it? I think we can. Yeah, so let's go to here. What we're seeing, and it's difficult to notice unless you kind of been taught it before, but there's a lot of great vocal technique that we're seeing simply from this frame, and that is obviously his mouth is very wide. When you're singing, it's important to make as much space from here up as possible, from your neck and your jaw, and everything needs to be very relaxed and loose, and you need to create a lot of space. If you can create a lot of space without tension, you create a much bigger sound, a much better sound, and you can go higher in a range or lower in a range if you do this technique properly. Also, in the way you can see it on my mouse, he's stood very, there's no tension that's visible in his arms or his shoulders. He's just stood very neutrally. There's no tension, like he's not squeezing the crap out of the microphone. There's no tension there. Straight, postured. This is all singing technique that you learn very early on when you learn to sing, or when you get vocal training. And this is just it in play. Like there's a lot. I guess I'll speak about the singing more because I know about it more, but there's a lot going on that maybe you wouldn't notice if you, I don't know, I guess weren't taught about it before or whatever. Anyway. Yeah, and then you can see his...
Through you we live, there's a lost and
And yeah, you can see like the song's picked up now because we're getting into it. It's great. Hold on. There's still the lovely like piano on top. And one thing that this singer has done, and that a lot of singers do, which is something that originates from classical music, and going back to the singer, is when you look at the vowels, everyone's heard of the phrase, or most people have heard of the phrase, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which is basically you're going up an octave and it's different vowel sounds. These are called Italian vowels. And Italian vowels are used in singing because they are the most pure. That's what the explanation is. They're the most neutral, and they are the best vowels to use when singing. So when like he says tales of love, it's not really tales of love. It's tales of love, if you know what I mean, and he extends that vowel. And he does that throughout the entire song. This is commonly used in singing all the time. You'll probably, when you're listening to other music after this, notice it a bit more, that the vowels have been altered very slightly, not so the word sounds different, but so it's easier to sing, because some vowels are very difficult. I personally find like I's or E's a bit more difficult, but it's all different for anyone. So you can just alter them to make them easier or more supported, which is what he's done throughout the whole song. And then the stay. So stay would be like quite a. And I suppose in my accent, it wouldn't be very, very nice to hear just as stay, but stare is what he did. Stare all the way through instead of saying stay, because it's just easy to sustain. Like when you. Stood very neutrally. No, he's not pacing around. He's grounded. He's there, and he's just doing everything right. He's just doing everything right. Okay, I'll try. Look at some other stuff other than the singer. Oh man, oh yes, yeah. And the snap. That's amazing, man. I love that. That would have been such a special moment if you were there. Rolled into the climax now. Let's let it play out. Now back to how many songs do you go back to the start, at the end, you know? How you started. Finish how you started. And there he is. If you know, you know. Man! Just, I mean, we've done a lot of music from Final Fantasy XIV, and it's just everything they make, everything they produce is just to the highest level of musical ability, and it's so, it's great, and I'm grateful that we get to experience it. To be honest, and I've said this before, but. Yeah, great song, great song. Tell me in the comments below what you thought about it. What did you like about it? Or was there anything that you really enjoyed about it that I didn't speak about? Please let me know in the comments. And also, as I said before, please let me know any suggestions of things you want us to look at in the future. But yeah, let's leave the video here. This one's gone on long enough, I think. So if you did enjoy the video, please do click like on it. It really helps me out. And also, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please do, because that helps me out an enormous amount as well. Having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.